When you log into the dashboard for Viral Revenue AI, you'll see some statistics and some quick links to get around. Before we jump into the navigation, two things I want to point out. The first is in the top right-hand corner, you can select your language. There's a bunch to choose from. We'll leave it on English for now. And in the bottom left corner, you can choose between dark mode and light mode. We'll leave it in light mode for now. The first item on the navigation menu is My Projects, which gives you quick access to any of the projects that you have saved within the platform. Moving down, we'll go to Visual Studio Image Maker. Now, you may have some other AI image makers that you use these days, and that's totally fine. You can use any tool and bring those images into this platform to use, but this is a very quick and effective option for you to create images, and as you'll see, we can immediately use those images in creating videos. I'll give you a couple of quick demos here. I've noticed that humorous images like these are pretty popular lately, like a cartoon chicken eating a chicken leg drumstick. Now, we could create that image with just that prompt and it'll work just fine. Or we can click the Enhance Prompt button, which in many cases will result in an even better image. Here's my enhanced prompt. Looks very nice and detailed. We'll click Create Image. And as you can see, this turned out beautifully. Let's go ahead and download that. It'll also appear in our saved projects. I think that's just hilarious. It looks great. I love the fact that text has gotten so much better in AI images these days. Farm Sweet Farm and Farm Fresh spelled correctly. What this tool does is takes any image and turns it into video. And we'll use both of those examples that I just created to show you a little bit of the scope of what this can do. So we'll start with the chicken eating a chicken drumstick. For the prompt, I'm literally going to use the exact same prompt that I used for the image. A cartoon chicken is eating a chicken leg drumstick. Again, that alone would work just fine, and the result typically is going to turn out great. But because we have the enhanced prompt available, it doesn't cost any extra to use it. Let's just click it. And it gives us a much more in-depth prompt. And we'll go ahead and click the button that says Show the Magic. By the way, I forgot to show advanced options on both images and videos. We have negative prompt available if we want to include negative keywords. I'm not too worried about it in this case, so we're just going to click Show the Magic. As you can see, it is now generating my video. Video generated successfully. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. That is hilarious. That's the kind of simple video that can absolutely rack up thousands and even hundreds of thousands of social media views. I'm going to go ahead and download that. It'll also appear in my projects. It's exactly what it sounds like. Rather than starting with the base image, you simply prompt the video. Let's try those two prompts that we just used, but this time with no base image. So again, a cartoon chicken eating a chicken leg drumstick. Let's go ahead and enhance the prompt. It's now generating the video. That's actually really funny. It's kind of funny that he like bit the wrong end of the drumstick. Instead of biting the meaty end, he like bit the bone end. You know, obviously we could redo that. We could re-prompt it to make sure he bites the meaty end, but that's actually pretty funny that way. That's the kind of stuff that gets comments. You know, when you post, you don't want everything to be perfect. Let's put it that way. I've been doing internet marketing, you know, for over 25 years, and I can tell you, you don't want everything to be perfect, especially when you're trying to start a conversation. And so for social media, stuff like this is great. And we have quite a few presets that you can use for your video size. Right now, the hottest length of video on TikTok is 8 seconds. So I'm going to go with an 8-second video. We'll keep the background transparent for the moment. We can go to Uploads, where we can work with our existing projects, whether those be images or videos. I kind of like that first chicken video that we created. I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop that into the canvas. We can size that if we want it to take up the full canvas or less than that, or if we want to enlarge it. And here you can see we have a linear timeline with our video track. And if we click play, there we go, we've got our video track. Now, some things that we might want to do with this video, would be to add text to it, add stickers to it, add image overlays. We could add video overlays. We could add a new audio track. We could add a QR code. But I will tell you, most often, what I am seeing success with these days and what I am seeing other people have success with, probably more than any other formula, is simple videos with simple text. Sometimes not even with text. So let's keep it simple. Let's add some text down here. I think white would be a good color for it. How about, you know the chicken is good when, let's add a line break. And then kind of center it here. And you can see the layers down here in the timeline. So what we've got here is the text taking up the full 8-second duration of the video. Now it wouldn't have to. We could have it end early. We could have it fade in. We also have all kinds of text effects and fonts that we can work with. But what we've done here is created a very simple video that has the potential to go viral. So let's go ahead and save that as a project to our media library. And what that does is, if you have the Pro Elite automation upgrade, you can actually upload it to your social media accounts directly from this tool. And then you can also download it either as a video, a GIF, or an image. Obviously an image is not what we want. That's a static image. A video is typically what you're going to want. There we go. And when we're done with the editor, we can either click the logo in the top left corner or click the back button to get back to the main dashboard. Next, going back into the video studio, we can take a look at the DFY video library. This includes a huge package, over 2 gigabytes of ready-to-use videos with scripts, templates to help you create effective and profitable videos in any niche. Next, we will jump down to the monetization tools. These first 3 are part of the Pro upgrade package, so we'll skip down to cash flow sources, which is included in the main package for you today. So here we have 12 cash flow sources, which are sources that you can use to monetize this content that you're creating. Now the 3 that you see right here are probably the 3 of the most commonly known. You've got ClickBank, Warrior Plus, and JVZoo. There are another 9 that I'll keep hidden for the moment because they are, a part of this package for members that we're going to reveal to you. But we have a learning and AI research component built into each of these 12 platforms. So say we want to do some research about ClickBank to see what it is that we want to do, what can we promote with ClickBank, what is hot these days, and it is going to do some up-to-date research. In other words, this is not something that was simply pre-written by us and inserted. This is something that is going to be on the fly and up-to-date information for each of you who uses this tool. And so it's telling us top 5 ClickBank offers to watch and promote right now. You've got some great tools that you can look for and promote in some hot niches. If we were to go back and do that again, it might give us some different options, some different tools, and some different ideas. So not only are we giving you tools to help you quickly create content that will allow you to grow audiences, we're also showing you how to monetize those audiences. And I can tell you that the cash flow sources that you'll find on this page are verified and reliable.